Hello, everybody! It's everybody's favorite mythical creature. The one, the only, Don Sapo. That's, Mr. Toad in Spanish. Coming at you with a new video, but with a couple announcements for those of my faithful followers. Tonight, I am dipping on Stoker's Select, or Stoker's Straight. It's my daily, but that's beside the point. The reason I come to you is, well, I know Mr. Toad's been absent. I've dropped one video back in March and nothing until now. And for that, I apologize. Between school and the virus and just everything, everything's just been out of whack. As many of you know, if you follow me on any of my social media, I am moving soon. I am going to be moving to Texas in January to go to school at the University of North Texas. For those in Oklahoma, you know the reputation of UNT. For those in Texas, you know UNT. For the rest of you, let's just say it's a good school. But that leads me to the point of today's video. I have started a second YouTube channel. It is just getting off the ground. There's 2 videos on the channel. I will put a link in the description below. For those that want to follow, feel free. If you don't, fine. As you know, Mr. Toad, I love history. I love all parts of history. But in particular, I have always loved the death penalty, the history of the death penalty. Not so much dealing with death, because everybody's got their own moral whatever on that. But in America, the death penalty is the most divisive, one of the more divisive topics. Also one of the more controversial topics within the last 100 years, roughly. But, that being said, I have always been drawn to the death penalty. For those of you that don't know, I grew up as a kid I lived as a kid for like 2 or 3 years in McAlester, Oklahoma. McAlester, Oklahoma is home to Oklahoma State Penitentiary. Oklahoma State Penitentiary is death row in Oklahoma. If you commit a crime in Oklahoma and you're sentenced to die, you do your time and you die at McAlester, at OSP, Big Mac. But if you would, go give my channel a like. It's, as I said, I'll drop a link in the description below. The title is just a working title. If y'all want to help me come up with another title, feel free. I'm open. I've got 2 videos up. One's a reaction video to another channel that a good friend of mine runs called Death Row Executions. By the way, check her out. Honestly, the way she portrays the condemned is unlike anything I've seen before. There is actually humanity in it. Not saying that they're guilty or innocent, but at the end of every video, she will ask thought-provoking questions to kind of get you to think, well, why did they do what they did? Or how could they have stopped themselves from doing what they did? So, again, check out Death Row Executions. From time to time on that channel, there will be reaction videos to cases that she does. I know of at least 3 cases that's on her list that I plan on doing reactions to. One probably this weekend. But there's another video that, if you choose to like this other channel, participate in. I am starting a bracket setting, and I may put the video, upload the video to this channel to give y'all that don't want to like my other channel the opportunity to participate. If you want that, let me know. But it's essentially a bracket to find the most humane method of execution. You know, there's 5 for Maine, but 5 altogether in America today. You have hanging, lethal injection, electrocution, gas chamber, and firing squad. And so the way I'm breaking it down is in a bracket format. So I have one video up that has the first 2 contenders, which is lethal injection and electric chair. So there will be a comment in that video, and if I put it on this channel, in the video for this channel, to which you vote. You vote which one you think is the most humane. On the facts given in the case, the facts given in the video, which do you think is the most humane? Then, after that, whoever wins that round will go on to the finals, and then I will present the other 2, which is gas chamber and firing squad. And I will, same thing, present the facts, the pros and the cons. And you choose which is the most humane out of that, and then you vote. And the winner of that will go head-to-head with the winner of the first video, and then whichever video wins the 3rd challenge will be the most humane as voted by you. The reason I'm diving into the death penalty more, the history of the death penalty more, and just death penalty in general, is when I finish my degree, that's what I want to study. I want to be able to study the death penalty more. I eventually want to teach a college class on the history of the death penalty. Both pre-Furman and post-Furman. So from 1890 to 1968, and from 1976 to current. And the reason for that is, there's a lot of interesting history. There really is. Not everybody that is on death row is a monster. A lot of the people that have been convicted a lot of the stories surrounding it was very tragic. And, Air, over at Death Row Executions, recently did a story on a guy named Abel Ochoa in Texas. That story was completely tragic from the start to the end. Now that said, Mr. Ochoa got what he deserved. He deserved to die. I'm not defending that myself. I'm on the fence. I lean more towards not being in favor, but that's just because the death penalty does not serve a judicial purpose, meaning that it is solely for the victim. And in the last 5 years, I have actually done research on the psychology behind it, and figured out that it really doesn't serve the victim either. That a lot of the time the victims walk away feeling lost after the condemned is put to death. But that is personal interpretation. Whether you're for it or against it doesn't matter with my channel, because just like with Mr. Toad, just like with my tobacco channel, respect is key. We will respect each other. There will be no name calling. There will be none of that. The same applies with my new channel. If you choose to follow it, then respect is key. I have faith in everybody because I know most of the people that follow me on this channel have talked to 90% of y'all off of YouTube. And so, yeah, if you want to give me a like, if you want to give my new channel a like and participate, feel free. I will be uploading regularly on there, and I will try to start uploading regularly on here. Mr. Toad has not gone anywhere. I just have gone dormant, and everything's just been out of whack recently. But I do miss you guys. I miss the camaraderie on YouTube. I miss the camaraderie in the comments and just in general. So, again, you can either look my channel up. It's the DRE After Show. Or I will put a link in the description. Your choice. But this is the one and only Mr. Toad, everybody's favorite mythical creature, letting you know I'm still alive, I'm still doing good, and keeping y'all up to date on what exactly I'm doing in the world of YouTube nowadays. So, thank you for watching this video, and enjoy the rest of your day or night, depending on when you see this. And I'm gone.